That was back when you I don't know why I put that in. Okay, that was back when you were spying around that town that got um killed off. You know?
Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
was like, what the fuck? Why was I
yeah,
flying?
yeah. Town was ransacked. You left off, and Alice turned back from being a fly.
Okay.
I read that wrong, and then obviously all of those are pretty much outdated. But
Okay, that's fine. I was just like, what the fuck does this mean?
my bad.
Okay. Stream's going, guys. Just letting you know.
Yeah.
Okay. Envy,
What?
describe this claw to me.
It is
His chest one. His chest claw.
his chest claw.
Yeah, because he has like a little like a chest on, right? Or two of them. He has two
well,
of them.
he has like pincers.
Yeah.
He had like pincers.
Yeah,
That were like
yes,
the
yes.
big arms like over it, and then like where his armpits are, like under them, they're like two like muscular like human, not human, but like humanoid arms are under it.
Describe this pincher to me, huh?
The pincher, it looks kind of like a crab pincer, except for it's split in two, kind of like a snake's tongue. So it looks like it has like 3 fingers, and it snaps kind of like a crab. Like, it is the same color as its body, kind of hard and scaly, kind of like scale mail armor. You can see that it kind of has like, how would I say, like depressions in it that looks like as if acid was like dropped onto it, but it looks like it's just part of its, musculature. Not that it was damaged at all. They look very strong. It's just laying on its side. Does it mean? Did you want to try and cut it off his arm or something?
I stand up and I look around and I do this kind of stretch my back and I'm, yeah, this monster's dead, guys.
What? No way.
Well,
Yeah,
as
time
Hodor-
of death. Time of death now.
As Hodor reminisces about this monstrous being on the floor, you guys remember that you are currently on your way to where?
Saxondale, right?
Larth-
Like the
Larthroth.
oh, Larkthroth. I'm
Larkroth.
sorry.
SB, take inspiration.
Alright,
Wow, I said it too. What the
I didn't
fuck?
hear you. Sorry.
Oh my god, I said the same time.
I already have an inspiration. Give it to Alice.
Okay,
Thank you.
Alice gets inspiration.
Thank you.
So you guys are headed to Larkfroth on the ship, the Northern Wind, captained by Captain Heather.
Yes. We were technically going to start there because we technically had our 18-ish days of travel.
Yes, you already had you already spent your downtime, so we're not going to do any more on the ship. But is there any
Right.
kind of? Do you guys want to take some body parts off this thing, or are you just getting start
Did
towards
it-
Larkfroth?
Did it have
I-
anything on it
Give me
material-wise?
an investigation check.
Oh boy, the worst thing I'm at in
For
this.
some reason, as soon as you start playing, you get louder.
7.
Okay.
I'm getting all my low rolls out of the way now. So that...
7. You look over the body. You think like some of these body parts might fetch a little bit of a high price. Most of them look gruesome, so they might be able to be like sewn into fabrics to provide like a gruesome look. But nothing here looks valuable.
Okay. We can't pull a cockatrice thing where we sell it to Orville.
Not that you can see.
Not that I can. Okay.
I am very curious about what this creature is. I just want Alice. Hey, Alice.
I already did the nature check and everything.
Okay, well, Alice, tell me what it is.
I don't remember.
Also, why is Kane's profile pic not updated? Or not
Because
profile?
I don't want to.
What?
I don't remember what kind of. It was like a demon or an aberration.
It's
Monstrosity.
no, it's demon.
I don't remember what it was
type,
called.
Maybe it knew deep speech.
It was called a Gilbrazu.
Oh, that's why it was fucking.
Fiend. It's a fiend. It's a fiend.
Okay.
Immune to poison, resistant to cane, and
Oh, so it was a demon. It's just called a fiend. Okay, we're good.
Yeah.
I could not remember what it was called. I was like, I think it starts with a G, but
Where the fuck was this? This isn't something I would see in nature, right? This is disgusting. Kinda like
can
kicking.
I do? What kind of check would it be to know like what plane it would come from?
Oh shit! I just
Oh.
had the thought.
Arcana.
Can I? Since you're not a circle of the moon, you're not proficient in doing this. But yeah, give me. Are you proficient in Arcana?
No.
Yeah, give me an Arcana check.
Can I guidance it?
Like I said, if you were part of the moon, like technically, but in this world, that's not your specialty. So
Okay.
this is just a normal like Arcana check.
Damn.
Yeah.
The moon is. Oh.
So let me hold on. Let me get my notes because I'm looking for it. Hold on.
Yeah, Circle Moon has been popping up left and right for.
It's
we should
pretty
probably
cool.
We should probably visit them one day. But
Well,
right
there's
now.
there's not just like one.
Yeah, I know.
I imagine.
We should visit any of them one day. Also, we're in the middle of my thing, so I can't really complain.
I have too many notes, guys.
It's fine.
Better a lot than
None.
just.
Well, I need to organize them better than just putting post-it notes inside my player book.
You just, on page 200, you actually have like the BBG stuff on it. Speaking of which, Chase, are you the BBG? I'm kidding.
The bag. The big buttery egg boy.
You know what? Yeah, tell me once you're done, Envy. I have a question for Jay.
You mean Guy Kane?
No,
BBEG, not BBEB.
I know what I said.
Okay.
Would it be the abyss?
So this being is a demon, and it can be found primarily in the Underdark.
Underdark. Envy, can I make a check?
Which is not necessarily like a realm. It's more just like the dwarves would live in the Underdark. You know.
Yeah.
Is it a?
It's
is
like
it
the
a plane?
caverns beneath the land.
Oh, so it's not a different plane per se.
Right.
Okay. I was about to say, I was gonna ask you if it was summoned, or sorry, it was ritually summoned by a cult.
That
but,
sounds like a warlock question. That's
but
not
I-
a druid question.
But I guess since it's not technically in a different plane. Hmm.
Hey, Chase.
Huh? Yeah. What's up?
Chase. Okay. Do you have plans to conquer all of us for all the bullying we have forced upon you and get the revenge for pulling you out of your comfortable upbringing into one that makes you upset and uncomfortable for an extremely long time as an act of revenge?
No. Do you plan on killing us all with your monstrous god? And sacrificing us?
Hey, you don't become the bad guy. I don't become the bad guy. I get to reach out my hand for a handshake.
Okay, deal.
I like this guy. All right, let's go.
All right. Are
This way.
we just
I'm assuming
headed?
it's this way? We're going this way now.
Yeah. Are we headed towards Larkbach now?
Do you guys want to go back to the boat, or you want to continue investigating this?
I'm ready.
Oh, I was gonna do something with you, Holder.
Oh, you could say that like before, like as I like said, okay, I'm about to leave. You could be
Well,
like,
that's what
oh
I'm
wait,
saying. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I want to do something.
okay, let's just act like you said that as I was about to leave.
Hunter
Okay.
has mirror
Do
image.
you remember that one time we thought we were gonna die, like, and we decided to do a prayer thing together?
I don't. Yeah.
Do you ever like? Can we like do that again?
Now. Oh.
Yeah, like. Thank them for letting us get through this.
Well, That's so sweet. That's very nice, but
Alice is trying to get Holder's god to get
Yeah.
this off her him.
Okay.
Thanks.
Go
Sorry.
long way around all these scimitars, or whatever they're called.
Also, it's
Centaurs.
at night-ish, right? That this all happened.
Ish. It's actually
Okay.
towards the morning.
Oh, okay. Then.
It was the end. It was on the 4th watch. So
Okay. I'm gonna kneel in front of it
Mhm.
and say, like, thank you, Balinor, for, like, helping us conquer this fiend that shouldn't exist. And providing us protection, like, on our journey. And then I'm gonna look at Hoder.
Do I just say like a thank you? I mean, I don't
You- Do whatever you feel. It's
It's a bit scary, but okay.
So, quick question: did Alice tell everyone that it was from the Underdark, and describe what the Underdark was?
I said it to Hoder since he asked, but
All right.
Because I had a thought, but I won't say unless you tell me.
So I get down on my knees and I kind of like rub my hands together and I just place it against this thing's head and I'm like, I don't actually say anything out loud, but I certainly say something within my head and I just like close my eyes and I look like I'm focusing for a moment, like an enchantress.
yeah, that's fine. Well, because like we're definitely different in how we do
Mm.
things. She's just trying to like feel connection, like a connection with you.
Yeah. I do say in a sort of regretful way because I feel like if I step out of line even a little bit, obviously I'm going to get my dick cut off. So I say something along the lines of, "Thank you very, very much for, keeping me alive. Thank you for all the powers you've given me. I will not fail you. I'm very forgiveful, or please be very forgiveful, and I apologize profusely for not making this a proper sacrifice." I just speak like that.
okay. Can you both
I
give
say
me
it all.
religion
Yeah.
checks at advantage?
Yeah.
Hey, will Alice finally get her spell slot back?
Ooh, thank
I've
God.
had-
we're
I've had
damaged.
my spell slot for a while.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
17 and 19.
You remember when I did plant growth for 8 hours?
Right.
Yeah, I did.
Right. I forgot about that. Listen, you do a lot of things that that I can't keep track of.
So, Alice, as you're praying next to Hoder, you feel, it's kind of like a sandwich. You feel like you're the meat in the sandwich. There's one piece of bread to the right of you, which is Hoder, which is like stale and dry and cold. And then to the left of you, even though Kane's there, you feel that the warmth of Balinor pushing upon you, and you feel the two trying to mix, but it's kind of like water and oil, where even though they can like exist together, they never truly mix together. And it's up to you to decide if that's a good feeling or a bad feeling. But that's just how it feels to pray with Hodor. But overall, you feel that the warmth coming from Balinor is like a warm hug around you, telling you that you're safe and protected.
I'm fine.
Hodor, you feel that icy cold dread down your spine, that you know that's where your power comes from, and you feel it growing in power. And you can feel the warmth that is Alice to your left, and I don't know if that feels good to you, but you can tell the love that she has for her god, as opposed probably to, even though you might love your god, you probably have a more sense of duty towards him. And
Yeah, that's a great explanation.
yeah, and whether you're envious or jealous of that love that she can express is up to you.
Envious.
Yes.
Oh my god, he said it, everyone.
Look straight at the camera. Envious.
Catchphrase.
But you feel that icy dread, and it feels powerful within you, and you know that's where your power comes from, and you feel like it could be released at any moment. In fact, the Great Old One is trying to tell you that this is a worthy sacrifice, and just like always, it wants more. It craves.
Okay, I think that's all right. I get up and I'm like, there you go. I'm afraid to.
Thank you for doing that.
You guys will emulsify one day.
No, I don't want us to mix. I just more felt like I didn't want to use this opportunity to be like, Valinor, I devoted this to you, and I didn't want to be like saying like, or he should do it alone kind of thing. Like, I wanted us to be able to both, in a way, like present them separately, but also together, if that makes sense.
Okay. Okay.
Hodor, before you get up, can you give me a wisdom saving throw?
Okay, we about to get wisdom saved. I'm very good at that.
It is,
guess not.
As you're praying and silently connecting with the Great Old One, I don't know why there's always two of you.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's very hard to stop praying, to crawl your way up through the depths of the darkness in which he resides. It is like crawling through molasses up a 100-foot cliff, and you feel yourself falling deeper and deeper into the abyss. What do you want to do?
Oh shit!
Wait,
like,
what?
Focus on the warmth.
mentally, as Hodor, I would start having a panic attack.
Start trying to
Like whatever the equivalent of a mental panic attack is,
Start-
which
start-
is just
start-
still meant. You get the point.
Yeah,
Starts casting
you start
Dimension Door.
mentally panicking, and you start thrashing around. Alice, you feel that Hodor